100% win.
You're not just out there to make it to Hobart.
Oh, no. No, we're going to win. Disabilities exist. We all have them of some sort or other. Depends on how much you allow those things to affect your life.
Can we get ready to lift up the main, please?
One of the things about having some adversity in one's life is that you get mentally tough. You know, sink or swim type of stuff. And if you've swum, then you can bring that attitude to whatever else you're doing.
My intentions are basically do as good as I can do and to win it.
I think you can.
I think we've got a damn good chance.
For 4 years, David Pescud has nurtured his crew to expect the worst at sea. Under his tutorship, he's trained them to survive the rigours of sailing in heavy weather. The boat has only minimal adjustments, like slightly higher side rails. Everything else is what you'd have to deal with on any yacht.
You either decide that you're going to let life rule you, or you're going to have a go at ruling life. And we try to have a go at getting in there.
Well, my philosophy is simple, that I don't see myself as having a disability, and yachtsman. I like ocean racing, and I've been doing it for a while. And whether or not you can't do things in a particular way is a function of your capacities as a person, whether or not you're able-bodied or you're not. And what really matters on cruise is the teamwork and how people help each other.
Like, he has a little bit of trouble, you know, taking his harnesses and safety gear off and wet gear, so we have to sort of, you know, help him undress a little bit. He could do it on his own, but there's so many people coming up and down changing shifts, so we help him, and then he helped me look for my things, and over here, Paul, and he was my eyes and I was his hands.
It was really rough, big seas, 60-knot winds. It was a worry.
How did you handle that, though, with your disability?
You just do the best you can. I was just clinging on for dear life most of the time. There wasn't a lot I could rough weather.
I'm a dyslexic. I can't read and write. I have a point to prove, I suppose. And like Kim has just said, you know, we would rather demonstrate the capacity of the disabled to do rather than to can't.
Check that up now. Check it.
Feels fantastic. More than I ever thought it would. I mean, we've done a few ocean races this year, and I've never done a Hobart before, and after doing this trip, you really realise what all the hoopla is about. It's quite an amazing race. The different weather that we got all the way through is just amazing.
We're here. Well done, you got here. Thank you. Well done.
I think the goal that, say, Matt or somebody that's visually disabled want to achieve was to be recognised as human beings rather than to be recognised as wheelchairs. From that perspective, it's been better than we could have hoped for.
Thanks for bringing us home, mate.
It was cause for celebration. These are the lucky 13. The crew on Aspect Computing had not only survived the treacherous conditions at sea, but had come in ninth.
Hey, Paul, I'm here. I said, where? It's dark. I said, it's always dark.
What's even more remarkable, half of Aspect's crew has a disability. Paul Borg is blind. Danny Kane, a former professional snowboarder, had a stroke 3 years ago. And Kim Jager has lost an arm skiing.
I don't know, it just makes you feel better that you've actually done it. And to look at the paras sort of on the winches, you know, and Albert up the foredeck there, you know, with no legs at all, and the guys with one leg, and the guys that can't see, and the guys that can't hear, and then you really start to think about it, and you think, geez, we really have achieved something.